Stadium just north of downtown Tampa. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. On first down, they'll start out with Evans. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Evans. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. If they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Here's Fields on the sneak. And able to follow his center and pick up the first. Straight ahead, it's Evans. And space tough to come by there, as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap, because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here we go. Now 2nd and 9. Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. That's complete to Mooney. And this will be stopped at the 44. Good for 7 yards. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. They'll have the first down and more than that. A huge play there for Chicago. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run here with Evans. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Darrington Evans, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It's about time, fellas! Take it to him! Don't let him rest!
Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You look at this Bears defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. And some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mayfield going to switch things up here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Mike Evans. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark, and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Fields now to throw. Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On the screen, this is Evans. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. 7-7, our score after 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Chicago! Cole Kmet, 59 yards. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Mayfield on play action. There's a short one taken in by Otten. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Baker changing the play at the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They go play action. Mayfield. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Mayfield down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
He completes it right side away. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, alert 33. King. Go all the way.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Hey, alert. Regular.
Now back to the ground game with White. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Trey Palmer from 13 yards out. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, these teams are trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Fields.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. But Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Another strong effort there from Sean Barrett in his 19-sack season of 2019. Might prove to be the outlier of his career, but he has proven that he can consistently get double-digit sacks.
And he's going to go down again. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mayfield now on second down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mayfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. To Evans on the sling. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching it point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Fields changing the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinating. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That's pulled in at the 32. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Mayfield looks to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's White. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Mayfield on 1st down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Play fake. Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown. Chris Godwin. 33 yards. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if...
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have a short field here as they take over right at the 50. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Here's Mayfield. sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Hey, alert 33. Okay.
Second down, Mayfield. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mayfield off the play fake. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jalen Johnson. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Jones on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They try to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. That's taken in by Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, You and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago. Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type.
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now, because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out, because the current formula is not working. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there that gets correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win.
There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Fields. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Bears offense staying put. Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
22. Carlos Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is, and understandably so. Not